This episode's sponsored by LadyFootlocker.com. You have a lot going on. Work, school, friends, kids, cocktail parties. Go prepared and look good while you're doing it. Head to everydaydrinkers.tv/lady to save 10% off orders $50 or more at LadyFootlocker.com. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're going to create the Xante Crush. We're probably going to leave out the little tick on the E, but there's a little thing here. The Xante Crush uses Xante. And the reason I'm doing this is, well, first off, they sent me a recipe using Xante and some fresh apple, pressed apples or whatever. And we don't have any apples that are pressed right now, so I make it sound like we're going to get them. We could probably use cider. So, but I still had somebody this week say more Xante cocktails, which means somebody out there that's watching, you've got Xante. So do I. So what I'm going to do is...
So for that one person.
For that one person, here you go. The Xante Crush. 1.5 ounces of Xante. 2/3 of an ounce of lime juice.
It's good stuff.
It is.
Well.
So well, for those that don't know what it is, it's a pear, kind of a cognac and pear. So it's kind of expensive, I think. It's probably like $40 or more, depending on where you are. So keep that in mind.
Unless you're in one of those countries that charges you like $500 for everything.
Yeah, that's probably like $500. 1/4 ounce of simple syrup and 1 pear. And the reason I chose this is because we have a pear tree. We have 3 pear trees, 2 that are bearing fruit this year that are all out of control. We have like 7 pounds of pears. So one of those, not a pound, just 1 pear, is going to go into this glass here.
We can use 1 pear.
1 pear. So I'm going to muddle pear with simple syrup, add Xante and lime into this highball. I'm supposed to use crushed ice. I'm apologizing because I didn't make crushed ice because I don't read instructions very good. So
at least you admit it.
I'm gonna throw a whole pear. I don't really know how that's gonna work.
It's not.
Oh, probably not gonna work. So, ooh, come here right here.
Kind of rude to eat on camera.
I don't care. So, I want to put my simple syrup in here. It's like a food and drink show. You can eat.
No.
They do it on. What's that show that you said that I thought I was trying to be like?
Huh?
Last week. What's the Rachel Ray?
Oh. I don't remember what I say from episode
That's
to
not a food
episode.
show, is it? Yeah,
yes,
Rachel
it
Ray's
is.
a food show.
Well, it's a talk show now and a food show.
What's the deal with that?
I don't know.
So we use some extra sugar to really bring out the awesomeness.
Because on a mainstream network, you can't just have food.
This is true. You can't, obviously, because... Well, you can on the Food Network.
Well, that's not a mainstream network.
What is the deal with that? Why do all those shows that have to be mainstream have to have, like, a talk show element? Is that, like, a 90s thing to 2000s? I don't remember them doing it before that. Maybe they didn't even do it in the 90s. Maybe that's a new thing. So, whatever. We don't have a talk show. We just talk as we show. So there you go. What are the green pears? Those are the,
Bartlett.
Bartlett?
Bosk is brown.
Right, I have the Bosks are downstairs. We didn't use Bosk. Now, we're going to add in our lime juice. Oh, but we only want 2/3. The problem I had with this measurement system was Xante is not from America. I don't remember where they're from, but everything they had was in milliliters. Probably France. So, I had to deal with some crazy math.
You just found a converter and typed it into Google. What are you talking about?
Yeah, 1 milliliter in whatever, but it comes out to be like this crazy measurement.
Now round, basically.
Pretty much. I round, but I keep the measurements so that they're the same proportion, even when I do funny rounding. Let's stir this a little bit. Now, they call for a highball. I'm thinking this would fit better in a big low ball glass, but whatever. We don't have one of those on hand right now. Of course, you just double your ingredients. Again, the measurements could have been screwed up by...
kind of a weird color.
Yeah, it's like almost like lime. Well, there is lime, but it's like a pear lime color.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's awesome smelling. Sweet lime or sweet pear. This is like a juice that needs to be created. Pears, lime, a lime bite in the finish. There is a little bit of alcohol, hint of alcohol in here near the finish. It's almost tastes as if there was like a vodka hidden. No, it's too smooth. It's more like a cognac and pear, really. I mean, it's like a sweet pear with like a kind of a potent cognac finish. Not a lot of like oakiness or anything that you can get out of a cognac sometimes, like maybe a white oak or an aged, but a very smooth, sweet pear. On top of using my actual pears, there's probably some redundancy in here. I don't know. It seems putting pears with pear cognac should remove some of the cognac and pear flavor since you're using actual pears, so you should get that. But there's still like a nice, I don't know, like a subtle sweetness that goes beyond just the use of the simple syrup. Definitely something a little bit different going on there. Very Xante-like, which makes sense because we crushed up pears and put them in Xante to make a Xante crush. There you go. Hopefully, if you can get Xante, you can give that a try and tell me what you think. If not, you can pretend or find another pear liqueur and use that instead. EverydayDrinkers.tv, we're teaching you how to drink.
Keep